Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading of November 19th through the 25th, 2023. My name is Dawn, and you are listening to Dawn Williams Tarot. Thank you so much for finding your way to my channel. As always, this message is for sun, moon, and rising signs in the sign of Sagittarius. So if you have placements of Sagittarius in those areas, then this reading is for you. I would also suggest that if you want a complete picture of all the energy that is for you, you might want to also watch your sun, moon, and rising signs to get that full picture, okay? If you don't know what your moon sign is and your rising sign, you can always go to astrologycafe.com, put in your details, and they will give you a free birth chart, and that will tell you what your placements are, okay? How are you doing? I hope you are getting ready for this beautiful week coming up. Hopefully you'll be able to spend some time and get some love from family and friends and just be able to take a break, right, for a couple of days. I know a lot of people get to have Thursday for Thanksgiving as well as that Friday off, and then their Monday or Saturday and Sunday. So it's usually a 4-day weekend for most people. So I hope you get to partake. Okay, so I'm in the theme of still working with the archangels. I plan to pull a card from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck for you, as well as a card from the Doreen Virtue Angel Therapy cards. I will do your reading. I'm going to be pulling clarifiers for each of the cards in your reading. And then at the very end, I'm going to pull your 5 main themes, which are additional cards that will either solidify the information shared in the reading, or it will give you additional information that hadn't been talked about in the reading for your, opportunity to think about. I am working with 2 energies today. These are called Archangel Metatron sprays. This specific one is for spiritual protection. I feel as though no matter what you do, where you go, you always need some level of protection around you. These particular sprays are created by a woman by the name of Amanda Ellis, Ellis. She's located in the UK. She has a channel here on YouTube. She also has a Facebook page, and she also has a website. If you just type in Amanda Ellis UK, you'll be able to find her quite easily. She's been working with Archangel Metatron for a number of years. She does have classes. She has a bunch of different things that she offers. She's also a channel. I have been following her work for about 6, 7, maybe 8 years now, quite a while. I have always worked with Archangel Metatron since I woke up in the 90s. But it's really interesting how not only my energy has changed through the years, but the Archangel energy has changed, and it's probably because I've upgraded as well. So I've used this protection spray for us today, as well as the Archangel Metatron. This is called the Rainbow Ray. You can see all the different colors of the rainbow there. That's to bring in all of the colors of the rainbow, because we utilize all that in our work. And this spray is called the Upgrade and Expansion Spray. So if you remember, if you've listened to my previous readings, I was sharing that we may be going through some upgrades this specific month, because this is the month of Scorpio energy, where Scorpio energy is death and rebirth. So it's the ending of some cycles, and then the starting of new cycles. So it's kind of like completion and new beginnings, right? This is the very last reading for this group of readings for the week of Thanksgiving. And there were quite a few cards that were shared that were still tower cards, which are things that are still being broken down, as well as the death card came up quite a few times as well. And that death card absolutely represents that Scorpio energy, right? That is the card that defines Scorpio. So if that comes up, I don't want you to freak out or anything, because it's come up for other signs as well. Okay, so without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and start pulling your cards for you. So from your animal, for the spirit animal card, you have got, the bee. So it reminds me of my mom. My mom's name was Bee. Bee spirit, sweet results await. Good job, Sag. And then your angel card is workshops and seminars. Attending and giving speeches as part of your spiritual path and purpose. Be open to teaching and learning. There you go. Angels are encouraging you to speak your truth, get out there, share what you know, share your knowledge, if you're not already. Okay, so now I'm going to pull your cards. I have shuffled these, but I'm going to shuffle them again so you can see I'm actually shuffling them and I didn't stack the deck. Not that I was looking for a specific outcome, but Dad, did you guys work with your angels last week? How did that go for you? I love to read your comments. So if you've got anything you'd like to share, please share with me how that worked out, whether you like that. And again, if you, while I'm doing the cards, if you could just click the like button, it really does help me grow. I don't know what the algorithm thing has to do with anything, but it seems to make a difference. Okay, so your first card is the Page of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, Four of Cups, and the Sun card. Those are blessings, dear. Okay, so Sagittarius is Wands. I don't see any of that here yet. Okay, now I'm going to get your clarifiers, and then I'm going to tell you all of the messages that Spirit has for you. And Spirit, can I please have clarifying for these cards out here for Sagittarius? What do they need to know for their highest and best that will help them navigate this week? Get them in alignment with your wish and your will. Okay, splitting the deck. And one more split, and then here we go. Clarified by the Sun. You've gotten the Sun twice. This is amazing. Blessings. Mo, man, this is awesome. High Priestess, the Magician, your Temperance. Okay, and then we got the Page of Cups, Queen of Swords, Seven of Swords, and the Judgment. All right, right off the bat, you have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana. And this is the last reading that I'm doing for this round, and you guys have won because you guys have gotten the most major arcana in the readings that I've done so far this week. Actually, this looks really good. I think you're going to be happy with this reading because it looks like a lot of good stuff is here. So we start off with the energy of what you're going to be facing this week, all the things that may be coming up for you that are kind of, your day-to-day things that you're going to be working on. The first of that is this Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is a card of a new path, a new direction, a new start. It could represent a young person. It could represent someone that is an apprentice, meaning that you may be training this individual, younger person, to do a job, right? Because Pentacles has to do with our career. So it could very well be that you're training someone to do a job, or you're waiting for a message, because pages also represent messages. So you could be waiting on a message about money. You could be waiting on a message about a new home, because Pentacles have to do with our home, our possessions, our physical security, our careers, any of the physical stuff, our physical security, like I had mentioned, our wealth, right? So it could very well be that this is a person that you will be training, or it could be you're waiting for some type of a message. Maybe you have gone for a job opportunity and you're waiting for an offer, right? It looks really positive because your next card is this Sun card. And the Sun card is all about nurturing, growth, healing, renewal. This is a very happy card right here. The other thing about the Sun card is that if you look, there is a child on this horse, right? And that child energy, which is, so it's meant to be, that the sun is shining on you, creating this abundance, this happiness, this joy. But it's also a reminder that you need to play a little bit more. Okay, Sagittarius, whatever that means for you. Maybe it means that, I don't know, you go to a roller rink and roller skate, or maybe you go shopping with friends, or you go to lunch, or something that is kind of a fun thing for you, whatever that may be. Some people do like retail therapy. So that Page of Pentacles is clarified by the Sun card, which is a happy card. This is kind of like, this is your yes. So if you've been looking for something, this is a yes, and you got a double yes over here, and I'll show you that one in a minute. And you've also got this Four of Swords. Now, the Four of Swords, as you can see, he's laying prone. He has the 3 swords above and 1 sword below. And then there's this window here. And in this window, there is, it looks like a priest who is blessing someone that is looking for a blessing. So it could be that this is telling you that as you rest and recuperate from whatever it is this opportunity is with this Page of Pentacles, that a blessing, that you're being blessed. I feel like it's more of a blessing than it is that you need rest. I feel as though this card can mean rest. It could mean that you've done a lot of stuff leading up to this point in your evolution, in your process, in your ascension process, right? But this is also representative that there's something that is still kind of missing or hidden from you at this point that needs to be revealed. And at this stage, I don't know exactly what that may be talking about. However, as this is below you, the very next card in your next column, which is your next step, is the Ace of Swords. So this could very well be a new opportunity, a new way of looking at something, a new way. If you look at this, right, this is the hand of God handing you this seed. This is a new way of expression. This is new way looking at beliefs. Maybe some of the things that you are going to be looking at this week are going to be going deep to find out what your true beliefs are about certain things. We still have a lot of disclosures coming up. They just released all those January 6th videos. So people are pouring through those to try to figure out, was it really insurrection? Was it really as bad as they said? Was it a setup? It's like all this conspiracy stuff, right? But even though it may seem kind of out there, at the same time, something may be revealed this week that does allow you to have a different perspective in some area of your life, okay? Now, this card is your next step. So it's telling you to be open for this new opportunity. You do have the Five of Wands here, which the Five of Wands is representative of some type of a conflict or a disagreement of some kind, but it also represents training. If you look, there are these young boys here all banging their sticks together, because if it was a true battle, they would be yielding their swords, right? They would be doing battle. But that is not the case. The case is it's a training card. So it could very well be that something comes in for you, right? This new idea comes in, and you're thinking, oh, well, maybe I need to go take a class or a seminar, because that's kind of what this card is about. This card is more on a spiritual level, right? This is more about your spiritual path and your spiritual purpose. But at the same time, you may still be needing to take some type of advanced education or some kind of certification in your normal day-to-day job. So it's kind of like those two options are available to you. The other thing that this is clarified by, so this card is also clarified, this Ace of Swords is also clarified by this Wheel card. This is the Wheel of Fortune. This is your karma. You're completing a cycle of karma. You are completing, this is an evolution, that you are progressing, you are moving forward, you are on this wheel, right? You're continuing to move. I think if you are trying to progress in your job, you probably will need to take some kind of certification so that you can go back to your employer and say, I've completed this, and now you need to give me a raise or a bonus. That would be able to be something that you could utilize as a tool to be able to get a raise, right? Is to have some kind of a completion, a training, or something that is going to help you in your job space. At the same time, this wheel is also talking about a new opportunity. And as this is a major arcana, it is a message that be ready to act when this opportunity shows itself. Your next column has to do with things that are either a weakness for you, something that you're not really paying attention to, that comes in out of the blue. And so I'm just kind of giving you a heads up that this energy is going to be surfacing for you this next week. And I will say that because you have two major arcana cards, that it's not going to be completed in this week. It could very well be that this is energy moving forward for you once you recognize what that energy really is about. This is the card of give and take. This is the card of gratitude. This is the card of giving without expecting anything in return, right? This individual is giving to the poor here. If you notice, he does have scales here. He needs to make sure that he balances his energies. You know, if you look at money as an energy, because it is, everything that we have on this planet is an energy of some sort, a frequency of energy, a vibration. So he is keeping back enough money for himself, but he's not overextending, he's not over giving, but he is being generous, but he's not expecting anything in return. But the thing about it is there is gratitude for his graciousness, right? So it's kind of that give and take type of an energy. It's finding your balance. It's finding that place within you, because we are moving into Thanksgiving. So it could very well be that you're just very thankful for the people in your life, and you want to show them some level of gratitude or another for being the fantastic people that they are. So your cards are clarified by not only the High Priestess, but also the Magician, okay? So the High Priestess, now again, this is very high level energy. These two are really big energies in the tarot deck. She is representing mystery. She's representing She's representing the ability to have one foot in on a spiritual path and one foot on her day-to-day life path. And I look at her as this being that is quite intuitive. She definitely knows how spiritual stuff works. She's able to look at it from that higher perspective, right? She is also about creativity, and she's about planning. She's about bringing your ideas, your manifestations into fruition. She has the ability to bring the information down, and he has all of the tools in order to bring them into reality. So having them together as divine counterparts here, this is beautiful energy. You have all the tools. You've got this golden card here, which is representative of the divine. As you can see, he just reaches up and he pulls down the information that he needs. And she is kind of that same energy as well, the masculine and feminine side of this energy. He has all the tools that he needs. He knows how to do that manifestation. He knows how to do all of the things in order to get what he wants. So I feel as though you may have not recognized, realized that you do have this ability, that you are working on some things that are bigger, that you're trying to implement and bring down and solidify in your day-to-day life. But this looks really beautiful, Sagittarius. Powerful, powerful cards. Your next row has to do with what with your strengths. This is the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is looking for some type of emotional stability along the way. I mean, if you think of the legs of a table, you need all four legs in order for the table to be able to stand upright. So this is a card of looking for emotional stability in a situation that may be coming up for you. It's also, this energy is allowing you to be able to speak your truth, right? To be able to speak from the heart, to be able to have heart-to-heart communication. If you look, these three cups right here, this one right here is a gift from God. So God is handing this individual another cup. So the Ace of Cups has to do with a gift. It is a gift from God. It is the gift of love. It is a gift of connection. And that's kind of what this energy is all about, is finding that stability within your emotional connections here. Now, this card is clarified by the Page of Cups and the Queen of Swords, okay? Now, this Page of Cups, if you look, he's holding a single cup. So could it very well be this cup right here was handed to him, and this one's got a fish in it, right? Which is crazy if you think about it, because if he doesn't grab the fish can just easily jump out of the cup, and then he's got an empty cup. So what this is saying is this is a new opportunity coming in for you, something that you're actually going to have to grab onto and bring into reality for yourself. Pages do represent apprentices, because, you know, you had your Page of Pentacles over here. Now you have the Page of Cups. You don't have any other pages in your reading other than these two. So it could be that you're waiting for a message, could be a love letter, could be any kind of communication, right, that really warms up your heart. Maybe you're waiting for an invitation for dinner, or maybe you're waiting an invitation to go hang out with friends, to celebrate Friendsgiving, right? Something like that. And then you have this Queen of Swords, and I feel as though this energy could be representing your energy at this time. This Queen, no, it's Queen of Pentacles. This Queen has to do with a person who is very logical. This person is likes to analyze things. They like numbers. They are thinkers. They're very good communicators because they are just very succinct. You know exactly where you stand with this queen. She is not someone you would want to mince words with. You don't want to make this person angry because she can be very fiery, and she can be very hurtful because she just comes from logic. She doesn't always come from her heart, right? So she will slice and dice you if you cross her. But she is a very good person if you are looking for answers to things. You can ask her a question. She will give you straight from, her analytical mind as to a direction or something like that. So this is either someone you'll be working with, someone that you'll be visiting with, someone this next week is going to be representative of this energy for you. And then your final outcome here, we start with the Sun card, which is abundant blessings. The sun is about healing. It's about blessings. It's about having the sun shine on your life, right? And that is all about healing. That is all about nurturing, and it is about growth and renewal, right? That's what this energy is about. So it looks as though this is going to be a beautiful week for you. We are clarified by this Seven of Swords, which the Seven of Swords has to do with some type of a level of strategy. So I don't know what exactly this may be talking about, because you will have an awakening moment as well, right? Because this Judgment card is a moment of clarity, right? So something is going to come in that is strategic for you. It may be how you decide that you're going to move forward in a project, or how you're going to strategically get from one location to another if you have to travel for the holiday. But something is going to come in that's going to be strategic for you, because this is your strategic card. And again, now this card also has to do with, I can't forget to tell you that this is also the card of lying, cheating, stealing. So if you travel anywhere, please be sure to really protect your things. Make sure that you don't leave anything in your car without locking your car, or don't leave anything in your car that people would want to break into your car so that they could get those things. Be mindful of, and if you're a woman and you live alone, or you travel alone, or whatever it may be, try not to get gas at night. Try to get your gas during the day so that you are very aware of your surroundings. People can see you. They can see what's happening around you in your car, that kind of thing. The other thing is, if you're going to go shopping, go grocery shopping, whatever it is, try to do that during the day too, if you can, because you just need to be mindful, right, of your surroundings. And that's kind of what this card is representing. But your final card is this Judgment card. The Judgment card is a card of awakening. It is a major arcana. So you're going to have some big revelations, revelatory things come in for you this next week. And it's like seeing things with a new set of eyes. It's like looking at your life in a completely different way from what you have in the past. So I don't know exactly what that's going to be for each of you, because each of you, it will be something different. But again, this is a blessing from an angel. You need to have this information in order to awaken you to your path, to your purpose, right? Okay, Sagittarius. I mean, this looks really good, Sagittarius. You guys are doing a lot of great work. You've got a lot of power behind you this next week. Call on your angels. Really tap into your higher self this next week, because all of it is available to you. And I'm going to complete your reading now with your 5 main themes. So if you're still with me, please make sure you like and subscribe if you're new. I would love to add you to my community. And your first card is the Frying Pan. Troubles and accusations. I don't know what that's about. And it won't be for all of you. A Fan, romance, celebration, and a party. There we go. That sounds better, right? I want to be invited to that one. Oh, you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Here's a diamond. Some of you may be experiencing a beautiful opportunity this week. Maybe you're going to get proposed. I don't see that card here, but that doesn't mean it's not going to happen. Yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. And then your final card is the cane. Pay attention to your health. And that makes sense. Sometimes we have a tendency to overeat at Thanksgiving, don't we? Okay, this is great. Sagittarius, as always, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your energy. I appreciate you supporting my channel. I send you abundant blessings. I hope that you your travels are safe and that you have an amazing time with your friends and family this next week. And so until next time, enjoy your week and sending you much love. Take care.